Hey guys, welcome back to the Prosta English podcast. Christmas is in a few days, and I believe that it's the best moment to discuss this wonderful holiday. Today I'll talk about some general Christmas traditions from various countries worldwide, and in addition to that, share the customs that we have in our family. So let's get started. First of all, I'd like to mention that before I met my husband, the biggest and the greatest holiday for me and my parents was always New Year. In my childhood, we prepared really well for this holiday. We bought and packed presents for each other. We also cooked some dishes together and cleaned the house properly. My mom bought new outfits for all our family members because she believed that you must wear something new on New Year's night to have a successful year. And all of us made some wishes at midnight, drank champagne, exchanged presents, and then we went outside to the garden to shoot fireworks. On the 7th of January, we always celebrated Christmas because my family is Orthodox, and we usually went to one grandma for lunch and another one for dinner. But to be honest, it wasn't something magical or special. For example, we never exchanged gifts or wore any festive clothes. We just spent time together and ate a lot of food. That's why for me it was always surprising that all American movies were about Christmas, and all people in those movies were always excited about Christmas, while my family and I were always excited about New Year. But it all changed when I met my husband. Paul's family is rather religious, and their main holiday is Catholic Christmas, which is celebrated on the 25th of December. And for 6 years in a row so far, I've been celebrating this heartwarming holiday with them, and that's why today I'm super excited to tell you more about it. The first Christmas tradition is, of course, connected with food. Usually on the 24th of December, we don't eat meat. We eat only different kinds of fish, salads, sandwiches with red caviar, and some kind of fried dumplings with mushrooms. And I really love the moment when all of us gather in the kitchen, listen to some Christmas songs, chat, and cook all those meals. On the 25th of December, we usually go to church in the morning and then we eat dishes with meat. Usually, the main dish is turkey with apples and cranberry sauce. And in addition to that, we also have many traditional salads and, in the end, a festive cake. After such heavy meals, we always want to go for a walk. So we usually go to the city center of Gdańsk to take a stroll around the old town and also take some pictures with the main Christmas tree. And I'm always surprised by the fact that there are only few people outdoors on those days, and mostly all of them are Russian-speaking ones. And due to that, I made a conclusion that Polish people like to stay indoors at Christmas, or maybe they are not even in big cities but go to visit their families who live in smaller towns. The second Christmas tradition is connected to gifts. Usually, Paul's parents arrive from Belarus at our place a few days before Christmas, and they straight away place some boxes and colorful packs with presents under the Christmas tree. And then my brother-in-law with his girlfriend arrive one day before Christmas, and they also put their gifts next to the Christmas tree. In the end, we have a lot of presents, and I'm always super excited to see all those boxes. Usually we open them in the evening on the 24th of December, and each person goes to the Christmas tree looking for some packs with his name tag. And then we unwrap presents, show them to each other, and all this process takes about an hour or two, but it's extremely exciting to see some sincere emotions of happiness after receiving gifts, and we definitely feel like children. 2 years ago, under our Christmas tree, one of the hugest boxes had my name tag. And I had no idea what it was, but all evening I was glancing at this box and really looking forward to opening it. And in the end, I opened that box and it was a guitar. So my husband bought this present for me because he knew about my dream to play the guitar, but you can't imagine my happiness. I was literally over the moon. I was jumping and screaming from excitement. And that year, I played the guitar regularly every week. I had classes with a teacher, and also I practiced a lot by myself. But this year, I'm extremely ashamed to say that, but I had no time and energy for continuing my classes. But I really miss the time and the feeling of playing and singing my favorite songs. So, this is the goal for my next year to get back to my guitar classes. One more Christmas tradition is connected to watching movies during winter holidays. And I absolutely love cozying up on the couch with some hot cocoa or tea and watching movies together with my loved family members. And every single year, we have a tradition to rewatch some old movies from Soviet Union times, also all parts of Harry Potter, and some popular winter movies like Home Alone, The Holiday, and The Grinch. If you also love rewatching some movies every year and you already know the plot and even some dialogues, I highly recommend you watch those movies in their original language because this way you will improve your listening skills and also get into the habit of watching movies in English. So that's basically it with all our family Christmas traditions. And now let's talk about some unusual ones from different countries around the world. In Japan, for example, it's a tradition to have KFC for Christmas dinner. Yeah, a long time ago, Christmas wasn't a big deal there, but in 1970s, KFC did a great job with advertising, and now lots of families enjoy a special Christmas meal with basket of fried chicken from KFC. It's so popular that many people in Japan plan and order their KFC meals months before Christmas. In Venezuela, in the early Christmas morning, people get to church not by cars, not by buses, not by taxis, but by rollerblades. And in the capital city of Caracas, residents take to the streets on rollerblades, creating a festive and energetic atmosphere. And the roads are often closed to cars to ensure a safe and enjoyable experience for roller skaters. And it's a joyful way for families and friends to come together and to share the holiday spirit while having fun and healthy activity. In Norway, it's a tradition to hide brooms on Christmas Eve, and this custom is based on the belief that witches and evil spirits come out on Christmas Eve looking for some brooms to ride. So Norwegians hide their brooms to prevent them from being stolen. In Iceland, 13 days before Christmas, children place their shoes by the window before they go to sleep. In the morning, they'll either have a candy in their shoes if they were good, or rotten potatoes if they were bad. On Christmas Eve in Poland, many families share opłatek, which is a religious wafer, and each person breaking off a piece as they wish each other Merry Christmas. And dinner may not begin until the first star appears in the night sky. And traditionally, an extra plate and fork is left at the table for some uninvited guests. That's it for today, guys. No matter whether you are religious or not, I think Christmas is a great chance to give and receive presents, also to make memories with your loved ones, and to be close to those who we care about. And I really hope that your holidays are full of joy, laughter, and warmth. Please follow this podcast if you haven't done it yet. And if you would like to see the texts of the episodes because you don't understand some words or don't get the point of some sentences, please follow the link down below and you will get access to the texts and some Quizlet cards with new words and phrases. Keep in touch, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye bye.